Good evening Kenya. This is Kenya News Alert. Karibuni sana kwenye show yetu ya end of day, okay, on a Friday night. So I am your host, House of Zulfa. Today is on the 21st of February 2025, and I am here with...
This is Plain San Felix, and I welcome you to our updates show. So Zulfa, how was your break?
My break was full of ups and downs. I was here then there, but here I am. Senior. So, how was your break?
Mine was nice, true. Only that I can see Wafula, not Wafula, the Chief Justice, anaitwa nani? Waome.
Chief Justice.
Yes.
Anaitwa Jaji Waome.
Yeah, so unajua tumezungumzia Wafula tangu asubuhi hadi saa hii, sasa yeye ndiye akukwa mdomo tu. Yeah, so whereby Waome. Waome, mother.
Mother Koome.
Ni Waome ama Koome?
Koome.
Thank you so much, both.
Yes.
Yeah, so I wanted to know whether you are asleep or you are sober.
Oh,
thank you so much, but I can see you are sober. So, Jaji Mkuu Mother Koome, I thought that you were asleep. It's okay.
Okay, let us get into this.
Thank you so much. So Jaji Mkuu Mother Koome aliye pia mkuu wa tume ya huduma za mahakama ni kama ako kwa dilemma akijiuliza what is happening.
So do you want to take through the news? Please introduce to us everything that we're supposed to do. Tueleze vizuri, what do you mean that unamtishia Koome? Unamtishiaje Uamuzi? You know what I know is that kumekuwa na kesi, sawa? Kumekuwa na kesi ambayo imekuwa ikiendelea, because I remember even Gachagua said that I remember there's a day that he said that he could vie, sawa, for presidency, because in our constitution it doesn't say no, he doesn't
limit someone.
Yeah, thank you. It doesn't limit anyone, even if uko na kesi. Akasema sasa watu walikuwa na kesi ya ICC, lakini bado walikuja wakavai, si ndio?
Yeah.
So he said that he could too, even though he had a case. Sawa. So I want to know, mbona unamtushia Koome? Taifa Leo wanasemaje?
Mzozo unaoendelea kuhusu kuondolewa afisini kwa majaji 7 wa mahakama ya juu, akiwemo Jaji Mkuu Mother Koome, umechukua mkondo mpya baada ya mmoja wa walalamishi kuitaka mahakama hiyo kutupilia mbali maagizo ya muda. Maagizo ya muda yaliyositisha mchakato huo, akitaja uamuzi uliotolewa wakati wa kutimuliwa kwa naibu rais Rigathi Gachagua. Yes. So kuna wakili Nelson Havi anasema mchakato wa kikatiba hauwezi kusitishwa na maagizo hayo ya muda. Anasema ni sawa na kusitisha kipengele cha katiba na kuzuia tume ya utumishi wa mahakama kufanya kazi zake. So anataka mahakama kutupilia mbali maagizo hayo ya muda. Amekita ombi lake katika uamuzi wa kesi ya kutumuliwa kwa aliyekuwa naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua dhidi ya bunge la kitaifa, ambapo mahakama ya juu iliamua kwamba mchakato wa katiba unapendelea hawezi kusitishwa au kuingiliwa. So hapa kuna mambo. Sijui sasa wataanza tena kumtoa bwana nani? Kumtoa bwana anaitwa nani? Naibu wa rais wa saa hii.
Why would they do that? Because
yes.
Because I like to go step by step.
Yes.
So kuna mchakato. Wakati uamuzi uliotolewa wakati wa kutimuliwa kwa naibu rais Rigathi Gachagua. Wakili. That is wakili Nelson Havi. Anasema mchakato wa kikatiba hauwezi kusitishwa na maagizo hayo ya muda. Sio? Anasema ni sawa na kusitisha kipengele cha katiba na kuzuia tume utumishi wa mahakama kufanya kazi. So first of all, I think we should go back, sawa, and say how this process, and everyone knows, sawa, that this process of the impeachment was not fair and just. I think that's why they still have those cases back huko kwenye court. So take us through that.
Ikiwa mahakama ya juu haikuwa na uwezo wa kuzuia bunge kushughulikia hoja ya kuondolewa kwa naibu rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, bila shaka haiwezi kuwa na uwezo wa kuzuia JSC kushughulikia ombi la kuondolewa kwa majaji 7 wa mahakama ya juu, akasema Bwana Havi. Yes. So amewasilisha ombi mahakamani akikosoa kesi ya bwana nani? Parikeni Ole Esho kupinga uamuzi wa tume ya huduma za mahakama. So kuwataka majaji kujibu shutuma zinazowakabili. Yeah.
As we continue, pia anataka kesi hiyo ihamishwe kutoka mahakama kuu ya Narok hadi kitengo cha masuala ya katiba katika mahakama kuu jijini Nairobi, na kufutiliwa mbali kwa kesi iliyowasilishwa na bwana Parikeni Ole Esho. Anataka kesi yake idhinishwe na kusikilizwa haraka. Bwana Ole Esho aliomba na akapewa maagizo ya kuzima JSC. Sindio? Continue.
So hapa ni kama kuna dilemma. Now this is my question. Suppose that everything is not okay. Suppose so according to the information, anataka kesi yake iidhinishwe na kusikilizwa haraka. Bwana Ole Esho aliomba na akapewa maagizo ya kuzima JSC kutekeleza kazi yake ya kikatiba ya kuzingatia maombi ya kuondolewa kwa majaji 7 mahakama ya juu. So watazamaji, amesikitishwa. So watazamaji, majaji 7 wa mahakama ya juu hawajapinga agizo la kujibu kesi ya kuondolewa kwao, alisema Bwana Havi. Katika kushinikiza kesi kuhamishwa hadi Nairobi, Bwana Havi alisema kuwa mahali pafaapo pa kuwasilisha malalamishi ni mahakama kuu ya Kenya iliyoko Nairobi, kitengo cha masuala ya katiba. Tukisonga chini, wanasema kwamba malalamishi dhidi ya majaji wa mahakama ya juu katika JSC yaliwasilishwa na Bwana Havi, kampuni ya Dari Limited ya aliyekuwa waziri Rafaeli Tuju na wakili Christopher Rosan. Naona hapa kuna tisho kubwa. Sasa na mimi kitu yenye ninajaribu kujiuliza ni hiki. Suppose that now the court is going to declare that that guy was not
supposed to be
impeached. What will happen, by the way?
Oh my god, that question, Sawa, is a question that I don't think that I've ever thought about, Sawa. But do you think he would accept to become deputy now, after everything he knows and after everything that the bombshells, he has given us? Do you think he would ever accept to go work for the same government that ruthlessly impeached him? Na hilo swali tuuliza mpaka watu mliopo nje, watazamaji wetu. Do you think if ikuje he was innocent and the way he was impeached was not just and fair, do you think Mr. Rigathi Gachagua would go back to work for the same government?
It will be very difficult because some of the information maybe you could share to the public kwa sababu ya hasira kwa mfano mingi
za serikali.
Yes, I am very sure it cannot work clearly. And maybe, yet okay, ni anatafuta justice bado ama?
No, but see, even you yourself, so I think hata wewe mwenyewe ungetaka, if you know you are unjustly like taken out of your office, impeached bure kwa like some of the reasons why he was being impeached, hata ukizisikiza reason ambazo za kiupuzi sawa. So like kwa madai ya is tribal, kwa madai ya sijui pesa ya kakake alichukua, sijui pesa sijui ya nini, some things you look at them and you're like, what? It's like you people are just hiding behind, you know, that some of these things. So I don't think where ilo swali I've never thought about that, and I'm asking people out here, tafadhali kwa ile namba ambayo iko pale kwenye screen yako, my producer insists that number 0741623489, that number chukweni mpige simu studio, mnapiga through WhatsApp, or you could text even through WhatsApp, you could also even text directly, but the thing is communicate. Kama hivyo you can't do that, ama you feel that is a lot of work, you could also comment, and the question is, now ije sawa, that Gachagua was impeached unjustly, do you think that he would come to work for the same government that impeached him, venye walimuimpeach very ruthlessly hata hawakumjali? So that is the question. Mi hata mwenyewe, you'll have to give me a second, because nikijeka kwenye miguza wenye Gachagua, that person went through a lot. We saw him faint, we saw him go through like hospitalization, we saw him take some sabbatical to stay with his family. It wasn't an easy road, but unajua uzuri wa his wife was behind him, and the strength of a woman. We saw the strength of a woman when Gachagua went through everything that they went through, because the wife alikuwa pale amemshikilia mkono. Nakumbuka kuna wakati tulikuwa na the same show here, and I remember I was so happy seeing Mrs. Gachagua tell a journalist like, what is wrong with you? Sawa, can't you see that he is not okay? Sawa. Na akachukua bwanake wakaenda. Woo, that thing, I just salute that madam. Alimtetea. She was a lioness protecting her lion. Sawa.
Now guys, this is my question. Suppose now the court rules against the parliament, what do you think will happen? I think tuko na malawyer hapo nje, tuko na every kind of knowledge in outside there. Please, I want to understand, what do you think will happen? Tena wanaenda kuanza kuvet vizuri.
Kuvet nini?
Nauliza hivi, suppose the court rules against the
That is a question we are asking.
That is the question I'm asking the audience.
Beautiful Kenya News anasema watching. Oh, thank you so much, Beautiful Kenya News. So Beautiful Kenya News, sababu you are the first to comment, and I'm asking, we are asking here from Kenya News Alert, do you think if Gachagua the court rules that Gachagua was impeached on grounds they get impeached were unjust, do you think he would like inataka kucounter sua ametaka kufanya nini when they you basically, would he come back to work for the same government? Anaweza kuja kufanya, na ukumbuke, would the government also allow him, ama watampea compensation? Sababu unajua walimharibia jina, kulikuwa na defamation of name and whatever, because already ashatoa siri kali.
Mingi, let me tell you this. Remember, during this hard time, right? He could maybe speak many, and he could communicate by giving many messages that he was not even intended to, right? Now, my good people, what do you think will happen if the court ruling goes against? 0741623489 WhatsApp, just call and share your opinion. My sister, at some point we can see even other individuals from different places, from different counties, could maybe try to back him, and at some point some of the individuals from his own place could at sometimes be against him, just like that MP. Yule MP anaitwa nani?
Nani from the mountain?
Yes.
Ichungwa ama unasema
Yes.
mwingine?
Yes.
A lot of people
Yes.
were against.
Yes.
Yes. But Bado he has a lot of backup from a lot of people too.
But why do you think the judicially under Mother Koome inaleta utata? Unajua hapa ni kama inaleta utata. Yeah, so, juu kama hii ni kitu yenye maybe walikuwa wanaelewa vizuri, if they could do this, could bring a solution early, and the people will and to let people to forget as early as possible, then they could have ruled just like the parliament long time ago. Yeah, we have got many points that the parliament used to impeach this man regarding Gachagua. Do you know even one?
I just mentioned. In fact, let me go back. Continue as I go back. Nataka nikuwe nazo factually. Sawa?
So, there is a statement here saying Chief Justice Mother Koome on Tuesday, October 22, broke her silence on the court cases challenging the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, right? Amid a wave of uncertainty over her loud silence, Koome made a rare public appearance by visiting the Makadara law courts on Tuesday afternoon, right? So a video obtained by Kenyans Kenya .co.ke showed the CJ interacting with staff, and at some point during the interaction, one member of the public challenged her to speak on Gachagua's court proceedings, right? In response, Justice Koome struggled off the matter and suggested the case was out of jurisdiction for now, saying that is a case that is with the court. It has not gotten to me yet. So alisema hivi, that is a case that is with the High Court. It has not gotten to her. Therefore, Koome's public appearance comes after it emerged on Tuesday that she had flown out of the country at some point in the last week, prompting Deputy Chief Justice Philomena Mwilu to constitute a 3-judge bench to hear the case challenging Gachagua's ouster. Right? So earlier in the day, Gachagua legal team had spent a good amount of time questioning whether Mwilu had the power to appoint the bench, arguing that only CJ Koome had the authority to do that. So meaning there are some of the issues that the deputy CJ cannot do by.
So I have them.
Yes, the points, those points that
for
contributed in the impeachment.
Yes.
Come on, please.
Okay. Oh my God. So here's the list of 11 grounds for Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua impeachment, as tabled by Kibwezi West MP Mutuse Mwengi. So the 11 grounds are: number 1, gross violations of Articles 10 to sound. Hey, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing here. Just a moment. Okay, sawa. So kuna number 1, sawa. Kuna gross misconduct, sawa, misconduct, sawa, bullying. I don't know who brought that one. Let us go one by one. Sawa, tuanze number 1, ni gross misconduct, bullying. Now you tell me, sawa.
Misconduct.
Misconduct.
Contact.
He bullied. Basically, in brackets, he bullied people. Uko. Sawa.
Well, I want you to give us in the context that was he trying to bully the citizens or the officials?
Though I think the officials.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that is gross misconduct. Kuna bado gross number 10 number 2 tena. Sawa. A gross misconduct is subordination. Sawa. Aya. Kuna tena number 3 gross misconduct tribal. In fact, that thing tribal, I even saw this I don't know, MP or senator. I'm gonna see an MP from Kisii. He said that ati Gachagua didn't like them, Wakisii walikuwa wametengwa, and if you're a Kisii and you're there, sawa, ati Wakisii walikuwa wametengwa sana. And I remember Mr. Onyonka asking that MP, so since now Gachagua is out of the office, are you people still?
Ati Onyonka kamuuliza?
Yeah, it was in Citizen morning. Akamuuliza yule MP. Sasa since Wakisii mlikuwa mmetengwa, Gachagua alivyokuwa. Saa hizi mmeacha kutengwa, mko sawa?
So that is one of the most used.
In fact, that is the one. Hiyo number 3 hiyo.
Okay.
Ndo kila kitu.
Yes.
Yeah, tribal. Gross misconduct tribal. Hiyo tribal ilibaki Gachagua wanted sijui shares, sijui Kenya to be ruled with the shares and share partners and wanaitwaje wale watu. You know Kenya has wanaitwaje?
Aendelea tu sasa uweze wakumbuka.
Partners. Is it partners?
Ukiendelea kutusoma.
No, you continue. So explain to us gross misconduct and tribal.
Tribal ni wakati unapagua unasema.
No, we know. So why do you think they said that it was tribal?
I don't think whether I can give you clear information over that, because I never knew by my eye, with my ears. Maybe Gachagua saying that you people, you are Kisis, I don't want you in this office, I don't want you this and this. I never had that. Right? Now I could even like those MPs to maybe make us understand how he was.
They already made you understand wakati wala muimpeach.
Lakini sasa hiyo tribalism ali apply wapi mimi sijui. Sawa? Ama kuna is there anybody who is watching outside there at least to tell us where maybe this point yenye Zulfa ametusomea yenye inahusiana mambo na tribal mahali ilikuwa inatokea? Hebu rudia kuisoma tafadhali.
Number 3, gross misconduct tribal, in brackets tribal.
Gross misconduct into bracket tribal.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes. What is number 4? Serious reason to believe that Rigathi Gachagua has committed crimes under Section 132 of the Penal Code and Section 29 of the Leadership and Integrity Act. Explain that one.
Ati?
Let me read again.
Read again.
Number 4, serious reasons to believe that Rigathi Gachagua has committed crimes under Section 132 of the Penal Code and Section 29 of the Leadership and Integrity Act.
Under section, the first section was?
A moment again. So I go back there. Number 4, serious reasons to believe that Rigathi Gachagua has committed crimes under Section 132 of the Penal Code and Section 29 of the Leadership and Integrity Act.
Let me read for you that.
Okay, thank you.
Section 132 of the Kenyan Penal Code criminalizes the act of undermining the authority of a public officer.
Hiyo in fact hiyo alielezea mwenyewe, sawa?
Umeelewa hiyo?
Ebu soma tena.
Umeelewa hiyo? Section 132 of the Kenyan Penal Code criminalizes the act of undermining the authority of a public officer by uttering, printing, or publishing words of performing action that could bring a public officer or class of public officers into contempt, insight, defiance, or disobedience towards their lawful authority. Essentially, it prohibits public criticism that could be seen as undermining the authority of the government officials. Now, how could they maybe derive this issue from? Ama ni nini hii alicommit hadi ikafanya kuja na ulisema eti ali-explain. Will you mind if you maybe give us a brief of that explanation that he could give?
Apparently, there's a alisemaga kuna wakati ambaye what happened? Something happened na akatoa press conference before the president had a chance kutoa press conference, and that became one of the reasons of many akibaki ya kwamba he is doing things that are going against Mr. Ruto as his boss. Yes.
So that could maybe contribute to in convincing those member of parliaments. So what was the next point? Oh, there was another section, by the way. There was another section apart from section 1 or 2 of the penal code under the same point.
The section 29.
Wait, section 29
of the Leadership and Integrity Act.
Of Leadership and what?
Integrity Act.
So here here comes an explanation, right? According to the Leadership and Integrity Act in Kenya, section 29 states that a state officer shall not knowingly give false or misleading information to any person. Zulfa,
Yes.
you understand?
Yes.
To any person, essentially prohibiting public officials from deliberately providing inaccurate information to anyone.
And what information was that?
I don't know.
What information was that they were talking about? That
I don't
he did. Ama ni ule wakati ambao anaongea mambo ambayo wao hawajamwambia hayaseme. You know, he said mwenyewe after he's out of the government, zile siri ambazo alikuwa anatuambia, he said that they used to have first a briefing before they go out there, na kuna vitu ambavyo wanaambiwa waseme, na they used to ignore most of those things, na yeye anasema kitu ambacho, you know, he says he's a principled man, sawa, he has integrity and he's an honest man, he won't lie. So after, according to him, sawa, and I'm quoting him, ayasema maneno yangu, that they used to be given a brief. In fact, alisema ya kwamba pia hao watu ambao wanatoka mbele ya watu na wanaongea maneno machafu, they are told to say the same.
So there is an information here saying that it is unclear as the circumstances that led it, to the placement of the file to this bench on Saturday without the express directions of the Chief Justice on the composition of bench, Senior Counsel Paul Muito observed. So the Deputy President also read malice into how a petition file came from Kerugoya at 4 p.m. only for the DCJ, who is the Deputy Chief Justice, right, to instantly appoint the 3 judges to hear an application by the state seeking to set aside orders blocking Kithure Kindiki's appointment. So the fact that Gachagua's team had little faith in 3 judge bench complicated the court proceedings on Tuesday, and at some point the charges adjourned to allow parties to file applications challenging the validity of its empanelment. So on the same day, President William Ruto also challenged the High Court's powers to hear petitions challenging the impeachment. So at some point, the president through his legal team requested the High Court drop Gachagua's impeachment cases which he argues should be handled by the Supreme Court. Gachagua is said to learn his fate on Wednesday, October. Yes? 23 at October 23 at 3 p.m. When the 3-judge bench will rule on whether he to withdraw from the 3 cases assigned to them by Deputy Chief Justice Philomena Mwili. So, what do you think?
About the case to be taken to the Supreme Court? Yes. Yes. Na tumalize hii shughuli tujue kama anaweza kuja kuvai after amesha put everything behind. Akuje tujue kama anaweza chukua hichi kiti. Yes. For me it's yes. In fact, ask the people out there and they'll tell you, yes, let us be done with all this. Sawa? Like, tumaliza na hii shughuli. I mean, it has been dragging for some time now. Tangu last year. It should be done with. Ama?
You know, at some point, we really need to be very, 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 very much serious and careful when it comes to matters concerning the public, right? You know, these members of the public really depends on those people above, not above, but on those people, on those officials who are in the government. So right now, in fact, I'm much interested to know after Koome now if she is going to do what? To decide. Maybe what if the court says that now the impeachment was not fair? Guys, I want to understand, what do you think will happen? Will it bring chaos between the two houses? Not houses, but bodies of the arms of the government. That is my question. Zulfa, we really need to understand this. We really need to understand. Yes? Kitu ya kwanza, yeah, we really
what
need to understand. What do
we really need to understand, Mr. Felix?
We really need to understand. Yeah.
Please make us understand, Bwana Wakili.
Suppose the court ruling goes against, si wamesema like if possible Mother Koome ndiye anafaa kushughulikia hii mambo. Yes?
I mean, she is the head of the Judicial.
Thank you. What if si hivyo? Wacha kwanza. Before nini, naomba tafadhali ufanye nini? Kuna point fulani yenye ulikuwa umesoma, uisome alafu ndio tukisubiri the same response from the audience.
Point gani? Nimesoma point nyingi.
Kuna point yenye ilikuwa sijui ni ya number
4. Yes. Serious reasons. You want me to repeat it?
Yes? No, it was number 4. You are heading to point number 4 of those points that
I was Gachagua. Number 4 ndo umetoka kutusomea sahi.
Oh, ndo hiyo. Basi ni kama basi tumefanya nini. So what was the next point?
So kuna hii ni kubwa sana. Sawa? Just a moment, I fix my microphone. So number 5. Serious reason to believe that Rigathi Gachagua has committed crimes under section 45. Fika hapo kwanza. Tuanze tu polepole because it's a lot.
Yes.
Like it's a lot. In fact, I think I'm going to just send you a picture. You go search in all of them. So you search point by point.
So umesemaje?
A moment. So, sawa, number 5 is a serious reason to believe that Rigathi Gachagua has committed crimes under section 45. Let me send you that.
Section 45 of?
A moment. Now look at your phone. Just go step by step, educating us. Another lawyer is telling you that you can be a good law teacher, law lecturer. So, tupeleke pole pole. Just step by step.
Wait. You said section what? I'm not seeing it here.
Just search. Search you shall see.
Section 45 of what?
Look at your phone, Mr. Felix.
Haijakuja.
Imekuja.
Umenitumia kitu kingine. Oh, number violation. Oh, it's okay. So it was number 5, right?
Yes.
Gross violation of Article 3.
No. Look at number 7.
Number 7.
Ilianza from 11 kipanda juu. Look at number 7.
So ulianza anti-clockwise.
Naanzaga hivi.
A serious reason to believe that Rigathi Gachagua has committed crime under Section 45 Section 45, 46, 47 A and 48 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crime Act. Kwani nali makosa mengi aje hivi? Siku ubaya. Kwani alikuwa anafanya saa ngapi?
Let me tell you, Felix, when people wanna get rid of you, utasikia mpaka you will hata Judas alisemaga nini? Judas alisema nini? Alidanganya gani mtoto wa Mungu? So this is that. You heard what? From 45 mpaka 40 words. And a break. Please do explain to the people of Kenya. I want us to go pole pole. So that when we come to realize, and the question is, what if ikuja ibaki it was really unjust? Do you think Mr. Gachagua would go back to the same? Ama if the government itself inaweza mkubalia kuwa. Sababu unajua ashasema, ashatoboa siri. I don't think you can work with the government. Hata Sonko mwenyewe ni try to toboa siri, he was impeached. Si ndio? Unafaa kutoboa siri kali za serikali.
Unajua mimi kitu yenye imenishtua kidogo hapa ni hiyo makosa yote. Let me repeat to read to Kenyans, right? The serious reason to believe that Rigathi Gachagua has committed crime under Section 45. I don't know the one means what, but
46, 41, sawa?
Yes,
46,
46,
3,
47
and
48 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act and Section 2, 3, 4 and 7 of proceeds of crime and anti-money. Sasa laundering.
Can I explain that one now?
Kwani angefanya makosa saa ngapi yote?
I think that one, sawa, nile ambayo ilibaki kuna hizi he was using the government's money and bado kuna pesa ambayo ya brother yake that alichukuaga.
Oh.
Yeah. And now he was, because he has hotels in whatever and he's using them to launder money. Sawa? Enyewe.
Ebu soma next.
Aya. Kuna serious reasons to believe that, you know where natoka chini. Yes?
Okay.
Yeah. So serious reasons to believe that Rigathi Gachagua has committed crimes under Section 13 and 62 of the National Cohesion and Integration Act.
You know that means what?
Oh God.
You know that means what?
Yes, means
in
what?
In the Kenyan National Cohesion and Integration Act, Section 13. Section 13 ilikuwa inasema aje? Section 13 defines the offense of hate speech. Sawa? While Section 62 criminalizes the act of publishing content that incites contempt, hatred, or violence against a person or group based on their ethnicity or race, essentially addressing ethnic or racial contempt within the media sphere. Both sections aim to promote national cohesion by preventing inflammatory speech and discrimination based on ethnicity. So was this going on during the time?
Again, gross misconduct, tribal. Yeah, I think to hiyo tu bado.
Noma sana.
When people want to get rid of you, let me tell you, Phyllis, they'll do everything. They will say everything. Unaona venye Rigathi Gachagua alikuwa amemba vitu fulani fulani, sawa? Aya, hebu angalia hiyo gross violation of articles 3 and 148 of the constitution.
Wacha kwanza kwenda hapo hivyo mbio hivyo. Mimi ninataka kuelewa kwani yeye alikuwa na violate saa ngapi na amewekewa makosa mingi bwana.
11 grounds. Huyu ni Mutuse Mwengi wa Kibwezi. Tabled. Sawa, here are the list of 11 grounds for Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment as tabled by Kibwezi West MP Mutuse Mwengi. Na kidogo nimesikia huyu Mutuse anataka kuwa something. Sawa? He wants to replace Ndindi Nyoro on something. Ndindi Nyoro. You're searching for that?
No, I'm just thinking. Alikuwa ana violate hizi saa ngapi?
Haujui. Wao wanajua. Alafu Kim, as you read for that, Kim anasema ya kwamba it is funny that the Chief Justice is looking for justice. She has been looking for justice for some time. Asharudisha za bodyguards kweli? It is called Kenya. Kuletwa Kenya huko. Njoo ujionie maajabu. Na Firauni ya Musa.
Guy. Anyway, ulisema the next point ilikuwa gani? Bwana.
Ni gross violation of articles 3 and 148 of the constitution.
Oh, gross violation of article 3 and 148 of the
constitution.
Of the constitution. 148 148 of the Constitution of Kenya, election and swearing in of deputy president. Each candidate in presidential election shall nominate a person who is qualified to nomination for election as president, as a candidate for deputy president. For the purposes of clause, there shall be no separate nomination process to for the deputy president, and Article 137 shall not apply to candidate for deputy president. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission shall declare the candidate nominated by the person who is elected as the president to be elected as the president to be elected as the deputy president, right? So the swearing in of the deputy president elect shall be before the chief justice, sawa? Or in the absence of the chief justice, the deputy chief justice, and in public. The deputy president elect assumes office by doing what? Taking and subscribing the oath of affirmation of allegiance. The oath of affirmation of execution of the functions of office as prescribed by the third schedule. Hiyo ni 148. So lawyers, you people who are mnasoma notes mingi, article 33 not 33, article 3 defense of this constitution. Every person has an obligation to respect, uphold, and defend this constitution. Any attempt establish a government otherwise than in compliance, let me confirm to you. Every person has an obligation to respect, uphold, and defend this constitution. Any attempt to establish a government otherwise than in compliance with the constitution is unlawful. So Article 2, supremacy of this constitution. Anyway, So hayo yote ni ya Gachagua, si ndio?
Yes. Gachagua. Okay. So, I'm going to read the next thing and then you can show us. Number 4. Kuna gross violation of 160 of the Constitution. Look at that one.
I wonder.
Like seriously, is it just there's a moment that we talked about this. I don't know if I was discussing it with you here, and someone said that all this was because Mutuse was offered something. So minda kuuliza wewe, do you think all these grounds zilikuwa false and people were promised things according, ama these things there's some truth to them?
I can't believe. I can't believe whether they... Anyway, I think the Senate participated in the same, right?
Yeah. That's why you listen Omteta akisema ya kwamba people were paid 70 million. They were given I don't know some amount first, and then after the election walikuwa wapewa hizo zingine zimebakia. After washa cast your vote ya kumtoa, ndio walikuwa namaliziwa pesa. But yeye apparently he did not take that money. But the Senate also was paid. It is a whole thing. It is a whole thing. Let me tell you, it was a whole thing. So you are reading for us 160. I want the Kenyan people waweze kuelewa vizuri every ground of everything as we go to know why the Chief Justice wants justice, as in...
Go to the next point then.
I have already told you 160. Just 160.
Or article
of the Constitution.
Of the Constitution. Hii nimeshtuka sana.
Utashtuka.
Anyway.
You're there?
Yes. Inasema the Constitution of Kenya establishes the independence of the judiciary. Sawa? It states that the judiciary is only subject to the Constitution and the law and not to any other person or authority.
That's the judiciary ndo hiyo.
Key provision of Article 160, the office of the Superior Court, judge cannot be abolished while they are in a current holder of the office. No. So this that is why nilikuwa najaribu kukuuliza aje. Now that it is independent, you know, you see this article, it is trying to explain to try to inform us that this body of the government, it is independent. What if it rules against the legislature?
The legislature.
Against the legislature, yes.
What is your opinion on that?
Sasa Wakenya walikataa kushare na sisi.
Wajakataa, wanasikiza. Sawa? At this point, do you know no one actually really has any opinion on anything now? People wameamua kufanya vya Gachagua wameamua kufanya. So I was looking at some interview of Mr. Kalonzo Musyoka. Sawa? Akasema ya kwamba whatever they shared on that table, yeye Kalonzo, Wamalwa, yeye Rigathi Gachagua and Wamalwa, they will not be sharing. Maybe some people are like, acha tunyamaze because hii kubonga tunabonga sana, unapata mambo hayaendi. So maybe. So what is your opinion on all this?
I remember the Kenya Kwanza coalition could take the case in parliament. Na do you remember the Judicial ilipatia na ruling against the majority and minority leadership in the legislature? Yeah? Mwishowe bado the National Assembly ikaitupilia mbali. We haven't had anything. So itakuwa ni msukumo ama is are they trying to fight for dominancy? What is this anyway?
I think as we said, hapo kitambo is established. Kwanza in fact wakati ilitokaga history ya mother Koome kukua ya kwamba yeye mwenyewe hana bodyguards zimechukuliwa, and Mr. Murkomen was giving us stories about it. They were going for training at whatever and whatever, and it was just a lot of stories ambazo si za jaba. Sawa. Now the thing is what they were saying that Mr. Ruto wants to be the executive, the judiciary and the legislature. So he wants to rule all of them. Maybe right now, according to people out here, sawa, is trying to destabilize the judiciary, because the moment that the moment ushaanza kuingililia judiciary, unapata judiciary, unasikia judiciary, the head of the judiciary enda kuuliza for justice. What is that? What is that? Unapata hiyo that arm is destabilized. So hata hii kesi unadhani tuisikia saa hii ama tuisikia after 10 years? The result of it, because if the person, the Supreme Court yenyewe sasa ndo hao wanafu, it is just a whole ni nasty, it is messy. That is what I can say.
Sasa saa hii wanafanya kazi gani na hakuna ni ngumu? Si saa hii maofisi ziko tu hivyo juu hakuna kesi ngumu juu.
Kesi ngumu ni peke yake. Kesi ngumu ni peke yake.
Mbona basi waipeleke hivyo mbali?
See, because
of what?
Because
of what?
Because Felix, when I tell you because, it is just because nakuuliza hivi, kama huyo chief justice, si ndio, when it will be taken there, who will be dealing with it? Ni nani? Umesoma amesema hajamfikia, si ndio? Mother Koome amesema haijanifikia mimi. Yes?
Is that not shocking?
Yeye mwenyewe anatafuta justice.
Anatafuta so justice kwa wapi tena?
Kwani
let me ask you. Unajua achana hii comment yenye kwa hapo iko funny sana.
No, it is true. See, funny, it is true. So we dealt with this. I remember.
Let me ask you. Yes? Do we have a different body that can provide justice? Mbona lakini nini the country inakaa dramatic hivyo?
It is dramatic. Let me tell you, it is dramatic. Sababu like sasa here she's the one who is supposed to be dealing with like kama kesi kama hii ya bwana Rigathi Gachagua. Na yeye mwenyewe anatafuta justice. Ulisikia kwamba wao mwenyewe alinyang'anyagwa nini? Wanaitwaje? Bodyguards. Hivyo pitch. It is a whole thing in Kenya. The woman who should be dealing with these things were like judiciary is head by this woman, we are good. That woman herself, she's searching for justice. So where are we supposed to go? Where is that case supposed to be taken?
I think the law is there so she can consult the law.
Kuna.
Yeah, she can consult
Which
the law. The law that she could interpret to people. Zulfa, stop laughing. We are protected by the law.
Destabilization. Right now.
She's
protected by what law? Sai.
The law that she could interpret to people.
Why doesn't she interpret it for herself?
For herself? Hey, stop challenging me. So what is the real point here? Are they going to work on this Gachagua case?
basically
all she's waiting that
basically this Gachagua case kama hakutakuja kuwa different, it will be dragged and dragged and dragged, let me tell you, and dragged and dragged and dragged, because wewe unaona aje just prior before we want to know about this, and then tunakuja kupata ya kwamba hey, she is the head of the judiciary, yeye mwenyewe na yeye mwenyewe anatafuta justice na yeye akiata wewe, in fact Kima ameelezea tu vizuri venye iko sawa, like the chief justice is looking for justice, so who are we, whom's how we see
it is very funny. What was we were trying to consider some of the points that could maybe impeach
the 11 grounds na mutuse sawa, from Makueni ile place walisema ya kwamba alligators they can smell, you know, so
surely.
Yeah, they said that. I heard that he was Sonia aliambiwa ende nyumbani. Sawa. So number 3 was gross violation of Article 6, 10, 174, 186, 189.
Article 610?
Yeah. Nasema gross violation of Article 6, 10, 174, 186, 189 and the 4th schedule to the Constitution. Alikuwa amevunja hizi vitu.
Let me see. Oh. Listen.
Yes.
Article 6. Right?
Article 6. Other 6.
Wait. Special apologies. I didn't see your message. I'm going to read it, please. So there's someone here. Yes? Are you listening to me? Zulfa? There's someone here who is saying this. I'm still apologizing. I didn't see your message earlier, so I'm very sorry. So this one is trying to say, it is a question at some point. Is it a coincidence that after election Samuel Kivuitu alikaa 2 years 7 months 23 days, naye Wafula Chebukati 2 years 7 months 22 days can never be a coincidence? Hiyo tutaikuja baadaye, sawa? Yeah. There is another message here. Imekuja saa ngapi? Sorry for the inconvenience, my good fan. Anasema number 1, who can initiate the removal process, right? Who can initiate the removal process? Any person or institution can initiate the process by filing a petition to the Judicial Service Commission. This means a private citizen, a lawyer, a government institution, a civil society organization, parliament, through resolutions, the president, etc. The petition must specify the exact allegations and provide supporting evidence. Okay. Unanisikia? Wait. Yes. Number 2, the role of the role of the Judicial Service Commission, Article 168 from sijui ni hiyo mistari inakaa kama Biblia 2 to 4. The JSC, what does it mean? Anyway. Yeah, reviews the petition, determine if the allegations meet the constitutional threshold. If the allegations are found baseless, the JSC dismisses the petition. Okay. If the allegations have merit, the JSC forwards the petition to the president. At this point, the Chief Justice remains in office, but the removal process officially begins. Penal code. If wait, there's something here. Wait. Sijui nisome yote ama niachie hapo kwanza kwa sababu ya
muda.
Hii namba 7 inanifurahisha. Yeah, let me just read it. What happens after removal? Right? The removed Chief Justice. Wait. Yes. The removed Chief Justice may appeal the decision to the courts. If the removal was due to criminal activities, further legal action could follow. Right? The legal grounds for removal, if the CJ commits a crime, other laws apply, right? Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act. If found guilty of corruption, abuse, or of office or bribery, the CJ can be removed. Leadership and Integrity Act. If the CJ violates leadership ethics, they can be removed through this act. Penal code. If the CJ commits a criminal offense, e.g. fraud, obstruction of justice, they can face charges and removal. At some point, nini law inanifurahishanga kidogo, ni time inakosanga ya kuipitia. So what maybe Zulfa can you say, kwa sababu the mashabikis didn't respond to the question we asked?
I did respond to the question before you even asked them. I said I don't know.
You responded by saying you don't know.
Yes. Because it is a tricky question. It is a question that you don't even know how to.
This is a question going to any lawyer out there. We were trying to question ourselves. What if the court ruling thank you so much. Thank you so much, DJ Sam. I have seen. I'm trying to ask the audience, what if the court ruling goes against the National Assembly? What will happen?
Bringing the camera to my side when I've already said, what is your... Nisha kujibu.
I'm questioning the audience.
I'm not the audience. So I take the camera to the audience now. So the thing is, wewe tujibu wewe. Sababu kutuuliza sie, wewe mwenyewe tujibu. Wewe mwenyewe kama Bwana Felix. Sawa, what if? What if?
Guys.
Sawa, what if? Tell us.
Yes.
Tuambie. Answer your own question.
It is very, very, very tricky.
Yes, it is. So stop. I'm asking the audience and then you take the camera to me.
You need to blame the producer.
No, yes, because you I don't know why you're doing that, and I already answered.
You have to trigger those the audience.
At the audience, and then you naona mkiniangalia mkiniwekea camera mahali niko. You will have to search for another place to stay now. When you sit near the producer, you're always on my case. Now the thing is, I don't know where to jibu. No, before you read that, to jibu wewe.
Sasa mimi sijui law. I don't know much about the law.
You just answer. Just say, what do you think? Now your own question. What is the answer? Because when you ask a question, you must know the answer. Like, ukitupa mtihani, kuwa na answer. Wewe basi sema. What do you think? Felix. Okay, you see now. So read it. Now read. Just know it is tricky. Sawa? Wacha tukifika kwenye bridge tutaivuka.
Now, there was a question which was asked by one of the fans.
A question that I asked you saa 4. Sasa unaona sasa, you see, nilikuuliza hilo swali saa 4. Nikakuuliza kwa nini basi nitoje Kivoito? Is he called Kivoito?
Yes.
He died 2 years 7 months 23 days, and Chebukati has died the same way. In fact, wamekufa na the same sickness apparently. You know, not Kenyans being Kenyans and being so superstitious, but the thing is, they died with the same sickness painfully. 2 years 7 months.
But does that mean anything?
Why not? After announcing, die with the same sickness.
That is just a natural.
The curse of the
it
IBC.
Might be. Can I answer you? So your question B, you want me to give you an answer,
yes,
right?
Answer.
You are expecting a genuine answer from me.
Obviously, I'm not expecting an ungenuine answer.
That is a coincidence. Life.
Why? Let me tell you. I would give you a whole doctrine on why hamna coincidence. I do not believe in coincidence. Hakuna coincidence. Let me ask you like a very simple question. Sawa. What if like where your mother and your father met, you come to meet your wife there? Is that a coincidence?
Yes.
Coincidence.
That is a coincidence.
You know what? I'm gonna let me go and search for you what coincidence means. Sawa. Ndio uniambie mnapatana the same place. Mahali mamako na babako walipatana, unapatana hapo na bibi yako aje. That is not coincidence, okay?
What do you mean?
Sawa. Coincidence inamaanisha hivi, sawa? A remarkable concurrence of events or circumstances without apparent causal connection. Sawa? The fact of the corresponding in the nature or in time of occurrence. Una understand? Sawa? So like for example, sawa, it was a coincidence that she was wearing a jersey like Laura's. Unaona? Hakuna coincidence. You cannot just go and meet your mother, you meet your wife, or your mother met or your father met his wife. You cannot. That is like a whole, I'm gonna say, let me not get into all that. Sawa, because ndaanza a whole lesson hapa ya the multiverse and whatever. Sawa, but it doesn't happen that way. Kuna kwaga na reason. Ama unless me just come from a tribe where we believe everything has some
na huyu mtu amepotea sana.
Chebukati.
Hapana, huyu mwenye ameleta hii issue. Umepotea sana.
Ni nani? Ni nani?
Anajijua. So, Zulfa.
Ni Shazi.
I don't think easy. Zulfa.
Nani?
Zulfa.
No, tell me it's who.
I don't know.
Tell me it's who.
I don't know.
Unamuza yapotea sana, unasema you don't know it's who.
I don't know.
Don't ask me a question before you answer my question.
Zulfa, take it easy. Pull it down.
No.
Anyway.
Pull it down.
Yes.
But we have like roughly 5 minutes. So malizia.
Yes. Mimi ninataka kuulizia audience kitu moja. Why? Makosa yenye walijaribu the number of they could even describe them as crimes, right? Can we call them crimes?
Yeah, they are called crimes.
They are called crimes.
No, say grounds.
No.
Grounds.
No.
11 grounds.
It's okay then. Usi nini. Sasa they were many. Kwani aliviolate hiyo lini?
You don't know, in 2 years someone can do a lot. But mimi sijasema amefanya hizo vitu.
Hizo ni mingi hata kama.
The thing is, if someone wants to take you out and they have,
lakini hizo zinakaa zile law za Moses.
The first, let me tell you, sawa, that one day that I went to that lecture of law, sawa, in Nazarene, that someone said, sawa, that law, and please forgive my French, sawa. Law is a cruel mistress. Oh, it wasn't even anything nasty, sawa. That is what they told us. And when they told us, I never went to that again. I changed courses. So yeah, yeah, that is what they said. Because how
I think we need to see. I think we need to face the former deputy president Gachagua. Hajaribu kutuelezea hizi vitu tuelewe vizuri. At least atuelezea ni lini na how did it happen ya makosa yote yakampata. Ama unaonaje? Sababu it seems to be abnormal. Ni mingi. Sioni.
Sawa.
Sasa haya yote alikuwa amefanya na hapana. Si wange Zulfa. Ni kama it is very funny. So Mother Koome, Mother Koome yeye alisimama akasema that case hasn't reached me and I have nothing to do with it. Is that the point? Ingekuwa ungesema nini ingekuwa wewe ni Mother Koome?
Felix.
Sasa unajua yeye hiyo response
to become a chief justice, sawa. You must be really educated. Wewe uko educated design fulani, like wewe unajua ukiamshwa saa 8 usiku uulizwe section of number 1.
It's okay, it's okay.
Tuende polepole. Umeniza if I was judge Koome. Si ndio what I would say. What would I say? Kama hajanifikia kwenye table zangu, what else do you want?
Lakini haya yameisha. Zulfa, unaona nikisoma hizi nini zote hivi, hizi zenye wamemwekea, I'm just trying to communicate what is inside me, right?
Let me tell you, sawa, at this point, Felix, I'm gonna really hope that you come to learn that you will never figure out anything that is going on in Kenya politically.
Truly, inakaa unpredictable.
You will not.
It is not clear.
And the more you learn to adjust, right, and to adapt with it, because in fact Kim alishamalizia alivyosema, it is funny that the chief justice is looking for justice. Ikishafika hapo unaweza kuniambia story ya kesi ya Gachagua, and that is a person who should like what are you talking about? Hakuna huyo ndo huyo the head of the judiciary, ndo huyo. In fact, sawa, let us wrap up. I go pick up the parcel. Let us wrap pipi. 2.630. Any questions you have for the audience? No, not questions. Anything you have to tell the audience, because questions, unaona hata audience haingejibu maswali because hata wao wako mahali upo.
Yani
we
are in a dilemma.
Yes. We are where you are, Felix. We don't know anything. We just move with it. Ukienda kwa X ukipata ichi, unaenda na hicho. Haya. Maybe lawyers like him and others would tell us, but sasa we don't know, and wakina Shaz. Otherwise,
it is very funny.
So what is your name as we finish the show?
Wait. There's an information I want you to give you. Right? So there is a point whereby the former deputy president Gachagua, there is a point whereby he's challenging the CJ, Chief Justice. Anamwambia ensure, yes, anamwambia ensure that justice is served. The impeached deputy president said he has faith in the judiciary. Gachagua further noted that there are court orders stating that the deputy president should remain in office until the matter is heard and determined. So impeach Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has asked Chief Justice Martha Koome to ensure justice is served in the case challenging is removed from office. Right? Addressing journalists as he left Karen Hospital, where he had been admitted since that time he was admitted. He said that Chief Justice, the Chief Justice should demonstrate that Kenya is a country where the rule of law is followed. Gachagua further noted that there are court orders stating that the Deputy President should remain in office until the matter is heard and determined. So meaning they just wanted to do away with him, right? Because that is the violation of the law. See, Unamtishia before, maybe the judgment is confirmed from the Judicial. So Martha Koome, kazi kwako. We don't know maybe what
after she gets her own justice, she'll deal with that. So
after she
after
got
her own, she sorts her own issues. So
kwani hakuna issue gani?
I wear.
Ambia wa Kenya wajui.
People know when do ujui.
No.
Say,
please be clear
Felix,
enough. Yes.
say your name, we finish.
Be clear enough.
Sawa?
Be clear enough.
Si ulize Kim na amesema. Ujui kwa nini hujui Felix?
She's well, she's good, only that we want to hear what she's going to.
We don't know, only we
In fact hata sidhani kama imekuwa referred kwenda kwa kama ishakuwa referred. But the
Aki Felix, you read this.
No.
Felix, you read the statement when she said haijanifikia.
Pole. Umeipata information vizuri. The case iko kwa nini? The case iko kwa High Court, I think. Lakini sasa nani Gachagua yeye anasema aje? Amemrushia, Gachagua yeye amemrushia. Aki wale mimi nakwambia kuna kazi zingine zinakuanga very very tough. Suppose this is now Zulfa mwenye amerushiwa hiyo mzigo na ameambiwa. Ndio maana uko hapo hivyo na una smile kwa sababu uko na peace of mind. Anyway, you are lucky my sister. Anyway, thank you so much guys for joining us. I wanna say that everything that happens in the country happens with a reason, right? And at some point we really need to accept the outcomes. But kwa hii kesi ya Gachagua
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Sawa?
Yes.
It is what it is. Umesema angetolewa before, but alitolewa before.
Sasa si rule of the law inasema hivyo.
Angetolewa but alitolewa.
Angebaki kwa ofisi hadi sasa.
Sawa Felix, before uanze maneno mengi. Because it is what it is. Sawa? When the Chief Justice gets her own justice, she will be dealing with that. Sawa? I don't know who she'll be getting it from. Maybe the executives. So say your name.
Wait. No, wait. Wait is all for acha kwenda.
Aki parcel yangu ikipita utailipia.
No, time haijaenda kidogo.
Haya.
Let me read this information before you wind up. This information ni ya kitambo kiasi, sawa? So I asked the Chief Justice Martha Koome to live true to the fidelity of our constitution. Hayo ni maneno ya Gachagua to Martha Koome. He said his lawyers have gone to court, adding that the team has faith in the judiciary. I requested that according to the rules of natural justice, I be given the opportunity to appear before the Senate. In the National Assembly, I was there and defended myself. In the Senate, I was there day one and I was ready for cross-examination. alisemanga hivyo. Gachagua insisted that he should have been given an opportunity to defend himself. So ni kama hizo opportunity hazikumtosha. According to my lawyers, even they alisema, the motion was not time bound. What was time bound was the select committee that was to work for 10 days and report back to the House, but it was never constituted, right? This matter should have continued and waited for me, he stated. So Gachagua said he believes he would have persuaded senators not to uphold the 11 charges against him. The High Court in Kerugoya has issued orders barring Kithure Kindiki from assuming office as deputy president pending the hearing and determination of the case filed before it. David Munyi Matenge and Peter Gichobi Kamodo sought the orders after the National Assembly approved the nomination of Kindiki as the new deputy president, a day after the Senate voted to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. Hey? Is it not tough? Eh?
Yeah, it is tough, sawa, but what can we do, my dear Felix? What can we do, sawa?
What we can do, you know what we can do? You question me what we can do, and I'm here Felix, by now answering you.
Felix,
I'm Fiti. Trying to answer you, my sister.
No, Fiti, continue, answer.
Ama utaki nikujibu.
It was a rhetorical question. I didn't want you to answer it, but answer it since you want to answer.
You question me what we can do. This is what we can do. Right? It is to have hope in judiciary still. Mother Koome na Mother Koome and the other officials ni challenge wamepewa, if possible, if the case is going to reach them. Waone vile wataishughulikia immediately. Right? Lakini the call from Gachagua, which was justice to remain the key of that issue. So guys, I'm hereby thanking you so much for joining us. Karibuni sana, karibuni sana. This is Kenya News Alert TV, and we always appreciate you day in, day out. We always appreciate you. This is where we do discuss about politics. We don't exaggerate, we don't do what is all for, we don't give wrong information.
It is the heart of politics.
Yeah, but we enlighten people what is going on. So thank you so much, guys, for joining us. But whatever we are hoping for is justice to everybody. Tuanzie Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, kama hata win case, thank you. Kama hata win case but justice ni ile ile, bado tuta appreciate. But the fact is, justice to all. Peace and harmony be our key. Let us not celebrate where someone is losing, and let us not appreciate wrong judgment from wrong people. Yes. So thank you so much. I really love you guys, and I really appreciate you wherever you are. Continue joining us, but next time please engage with us so that at least we can know more about the prevailing issues, and then for the better understanding of other people, right? Amaniaje Zulfa?
You're right.
Yes, that is the point. Yes, that is the point.
Felix, you're gonna have to pay for my nini. You have said your name. You have said your name.
This is Plain San Felix, and I really appreciate. Thank you. Welcome again.
Do you remember? So back in school, when you had a teacher and when they used to repeat the same thing, you counted. You count when they say I appreciate, I appreciate. You count, and so you start calling them Mr. Appreciate. Yes, yes. Do you remember that? Fiti. Okay, Felisa Mbenesi Mungilia, Basta Mungilia. Now, the thing is, you people are the best, of the best of the best. Our beautiful Kenya News, Asante, Mr. Kim, Asante, and the silent viewers, you make Kenya News Alert to be what it is. Thank you so much. Sawa. Yeah, every morning we come here desperately, and so, like, to go up, tuna simp for you people. Sindio? So, thank you. It's a Friday afternoon, so you go do what you do best. I'm gonna go and do what I do best on Friday. So that is go home and sleep. Okay? Felix, I hope you do the same. We meet here tomorrow. Tomorrow tuko na wageni wawili, and you shall know what they do when they come here. Yes?
Yes.
Jina ni Zulfa. Ramadhani kabakisha siku 6. Tunangojea Ramadhan. So tupatane kesho majaliwa inshallah. Bye bye.
Mimi ndio sikusalimia Kim, thank you so much. I believe I'll start doing a lot of research before I join the law school. I really want to be one of you in that field. So I believe that hiyo ndoto itatimia. Sijui Malkia, sijui kama leo alijoin, but let me hope that I enjoy the show wherever she is also, kwa sababu angekuwa amecontribute. So Kim and all other audience. Yes, I'm trying to say thank you so much Kim and many of you and the other many of you. So I'm very happy to see one of you making a very good compliment here, but I really appreciate, guys. I really appreciate. So Zulfa, ulikuwa umemaliza. So wacha tukutane kesho asubuhi by 2 kwa sababu muda umeyoyoma pia na umetuacha. Tuone kama tunaweza tukajua yenye yatakuwa yanakiri. Thank you so much. This is Plains and Felix. As I said, may you have a good evening. Special appreciation from Kenya News Alert. Thank you.